Pretty damn cool intro, if I must say so myself. G'day everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Menace. We're having a squiz at Menace today. A big thank you to Hooded Horse for sending through a key. There's been a lot of people hyped up about this and saying that it's a more difficult XCOM. It's quite intense. I have had a little bit of a go. It's a turn-based combat. But what I thought we would do is get stuck straight into it and get stuck straight into a game. It's quite a complex game. Random seed, yes. Iron Man, definitely not. Normal is good. Let's start a game straight off and we'll check it out, shall we?
If he is all we have left, then he is all we have left. Bring him in. Major, I am First Lieutenant Hayflick, Lead Intelligence Officer for the Wayback mission. To be blunt, the impetus suffered a straightening accident coming out of the gate. Survivors are in the minority. You, Major, are now the acting commander for the mission. A seltzer and easing tablet are on the table if you need it.
I was expecting a General Crozier, but your little secretary has already informed me you experienced a bit of a hiccup coming through the warp. The entire command staff killed, was it? Condolences. But as terrible as your losses might be, I wish to remind you that your residence here did not come cheap for me either. Your expense has been in lives, mine in political capital. About time you core welders almost made even on your trades. If I may give you one recommendation, TCR Marine, do try and make good with the neighborhood. But while you learn to dance with these factions and fools, be sure not to step on too many toes. We are not your beloved coercers. There are only so many mistakes one can make in a system, absent of second chances. But, you know, welcome to the Wayback. End of line.
Apologies, Major. The comms team is new and was unaware of alert procedures before patching someone through. However, that was indeed Field Marshal Zama, leader of the planetary Jingwei. We are not to interfere with their operations. More on the relationship between the core worlds and the Wayback can be found in the Impedia. For now, let's get you acquainted with the strategic map.
All right, there you go. So basically what we need to do is we are in the Wayback. We are mercenaries. We're a mercenary squad. We need to pick 4 initial squad leaders. Now, the
eyes open.
Sir. Yeah.
You'll notice that each squad member has a specialty and stuff. So, for example, he leads the 81st Astral Assault Team. She leads the Martian Expeditionary Force. She is a vehicle. This one, Renu Riwa, or Renu. She basically runs heavy vehicles, which do include later on down the track tanks, mechs, all that type of stuff. We've got the 103rd Recon Black Sleeves, but you'll notice they have stars on them. Now the stars represent what rank that they are at as sort of as somebody in command of a team. But the thing that you've got to consider, rather than just going and selecting everybody with the highest rank, is the supply cost and the cost that it actually costs you to promote them to deploy them onto the field and stuff like that. They have different attributes and stuff like that. Each one does. You can go through them if you play this yourself. Each has different attributes and different amount of action points and supply cost and stuff like that. As you can see, she's a 1-star. and she has 85 action points. Her accuracy is 51. Her discipline's 55. Minus 5% damage reduction, but they all have buffs. So this buff starts the mission with a minus 15% accuracy and discipline, but gains stacking bonuses of 5% to both stats to a maximum of 8 rounds, so which is pretty well every time she fires her weapon off. So 8 rounds, I mean, you can take 15 off of that, but Rewa, for example, action points 100. Her accuracy is 70. Her discipline is 70. If we have a look at her in comparison, she's mechanical. If we have a look at her in relation to Bog has 90 action points. He's got 65 accuracy, 65 discipline, minus 5 defense, but his supply cost is 10. And we'll have a look at his supply cost at some point in time. Promotional tax is the tax that it costs you every time you promote one of your soldiers, and then that adds to the cost of their supply cost, I believe, as well. So the lower they are in stars at the beginning, the quicker you can level them up. The higher they are, the longer it actually takes to level them up. So if you have a look at her supply cost is 40. She's a 2-star, and her promotion tax is 10. Her defense is 0%. So I'm gonna go with Gary Bogenwright. Gary Bogenwright's a decorated Marine. He's already seen plenty of the TCRs reuniting of the core worlds. He's in retirement age, but he deployed out to the way back as soon as he found out that he could. So his bonus that he has is it removes the vehicle's most severe defect. If there are 2 or more equal level defects, it'll randomly fix one of them. So which costs 20 action points to use, and it's only limited to 1 use per battle. So as opposed to Rewa, who can plus 6% accuracy and discipline for each enemy unit destroyed, and that stacks as she goes. But we're going to go I might actually select Rewa, I reckon. Her supply cost is 40, and we'll see what that supply cost basically does. So I'm just going to select my team, and we're going to see how we go. I'm going to take Lim, who has a 30% discount to promotions, which is really, really good. His supply cost is 20. Let's select him. Darby is a 3-star. I am going to take Jane Darby. Her accuracy is like 80, and her discipline's pretty high as well. Her promotion tax is very high because she's already up at this height. So she has a special talent called high value targets, and as you promote them, you have all of these extra sort of talents that you can add to them. So as you go, and high value targets, Darby's attacks disable enemy special weapons for 1 turn. That's pretty good. So we're going to select her. We're going to select Lim, and I think we could take Tex the Rambo. Basically, he can sit there with an M60 in his hand, one in each hand, and off he goes, sort of blasting the hell out of everybody. He's a pretty good one to do. His supply cost is 20. His action points are 100. But I wouldn't mind trying out. I wouldn't mind trying out Marta, but I don't know. I don't know whether. I think we might go with Tech for the beginning. Now you can only.
I train cardio. I ain't running from no one.
You can only select 4 people. So like 4 leaders in the very beginning, but later on you can actually, in the hiring thing over here, hire more squad leaders if you want to. So let's go with that team there. Over on this side, we've got the system map. which is the Wayward. We've got different areas, different types of missions on different islands, different planets and stuff like that. In the hiring, this is where you can hire and fire different people as you basically go through. Black market is where you can spend to acquire new specialist weapons and new weapons and stuff. We will go into that in a minute. But we have all of our costs. So we've got our promotion points here, which is what we need to spend to promote. We have our authority, which represents our ability as a commanding officer to keep order and discipline on board our ship, which we'll have a look at in a sec. OCI components are used to buy operational capability improvements, and they're earned by completing operations. And squaddies are how many squaddies we can actually have and deploy. So each team can take 8, but it costs you more sort of supply points every time you do. On the black market here, we've got small recruitment effort. Recruit locals to join the fight aboard the Impetus. Adds 5 squaddies to the manpower. We've got a carefully researched dossier about a potential pilot to be added to the Impetus. So that would allow us to upgrade that. Squads wise, obviously she's blanked out because she only has a vehicle and she is by herself. So what we need to do is we're going to put the light vehicle weapon on as well. And then what we're going to do is we will worry about the rest of it as we go into our missions, but you can swap everybody around. You can change things around in here if you so desire, or as you go. We also have different infantry accessories which cost us supply points and stuff as we go into battles. This one here, for example, is magazine pouches. An additional 50% uses for all squad weapons. Squad weapons, when you go on into battle, actually do you can run out of ammo if you're not careful, so you have a limited amount. This is our ship here, the Impetus, and this ship has different upgrades that we can add to these areas. Now there are factions in this, and the factions see sensor arrays are a really good thing. So as soon as we've got 60, we can do sensor arrays, and then we can get up to a sensor 2, and that's going to give us more intel before we go into battle and stuff, which is pretty cool. But there are factions in this, and the more you work with factions and the more reputation you have with factions, the greater opportunity you have to get better upgrades for all of this stuff. So which is pretty cool. At the moment we've got the background, the backbone, which is a temperate forest. We have Mock, which is a barren desert. So this is an alien infestation. I reckon this is a counterinsurgency. So I'm guessing that's pirates or something that are in there. And you can see that down the bottom, you can see what kind of reputation you get from whoever it is. So for example, in this one at the bottom there, it says Zane Beecher Corp. We get plus 16 reputation. Down here we get plus 16 to the backbone. Over here we get plus 16 to the dice of the gods. So so what we might do is we might head in and do this mission up here, I think. So we'll head in there. This is these are the 3 factions, and you can see we don't have any reputation with any of them at the moment, but we should see this go up here if we do this mission. Right, cool. So it's in the desert, it's barren, it's scorched, it's sand. There's an alien infestation here. So this is where we need to move, I think. So let's start operation here. Right, and as you can see here, we have two different ways to, or two different places to start. I think we can start on either of these. I don't think we can go straight in and just play one of these straight away. I'm not sure. We can plan that mission, yeah. So we can only plan clear the landing zone. It does give you an idea on what you want to do here. We've got 819 supply points for our deployment. While helping the locals is a high priority, we must first ensure the safety of our deployed troops. Send in a vanguard to clear the area of all dangerous wildlife. Right, where we plan to land troops and supplies. Sweep the area and clear out 70% of all aliens. And then you have some other things here, like some other objectives, secondary objectives. Complete the mission within 10 rounds or 14. Recover lost cargo. Complete the mission out without losing a squad or vehicle, and kill the bombardier. So let's play this mission. So we'll go into plan mission, and this is where we get to set up our team and select who comes out here. So if we select her. If we select her and add her to the mission, you can see down the bottom here, we can't go over our 819 supply cost. So we do have to be very, very careful, but I am going to take all 4 of them. What I am going to do is probably add the SMG, which costs another 30 supply points. So we'll add that to him. I would also like to add extra ammo for him as well. So you can see our loadout is coming up and the amount that we've utilized of our maximum. So we've got about 231 left. With these guys here, I may throw a rocket launcher on them if we have the space, which will be pretty cool, and we'll give them some extra ammo as well. With you, the other thing that we need to do is bring our squaddies up, and as we bring our squad members up, as you can see there, it does cost us more, so we do have to be really, really careful of that. We're at 785 now. I don't think we're going to give anything else to you. So, yeah, well, we don't have anything else there either. But we could give her magazine pouches as well, which is going to be considerable when you consider how fast we actually go through ammunition. So here's our mission details here. We've got the time of day. Time of day is day. Weather's clear. We need to sweep out the area and clear out 70% of all aliens, which is cool. The bombardier, I believe, is an alien, like a big alien. So if we can clear that out, we'll get to extra points and stuff. This is the deployment area here. Now you can see over here, unknown entity. And all these spots here, this is the intel that we get. And if you remember when we were looking at the ship, I said I wanted to get the scanner. Well, the scanner will start to actually be able to scan and unlock these so that we know, okay, over here there's a bombardier, over here is a group of aliens, over here is a group of flying aliens, there's civilians over here, and all that type of stuff, if you understand what I mean. So the other thing is we've got a rescue point up there, which is kind of hidden behind there. So I think we might actually start moving towards that. So we'll take him up there and we'll start him off there. We'll start the vehicle on the road, I reckon, and we'll start with you guys up behind the vehicle. So I think that's how we're going to deploy. The dark area there is the deployment zone. So let's start this mission and watch Simi get absolutely slaughtered.
Time to shut up and color, boys. Yut!
That's pretty awesome. All right, so here we are. Here we are, and we do have a line of sight. We've got I think the bombardier will be over there, and I believe that our supplies will be up here. So what we might do now, you can see one of the issues in this is that when you get deployed, you actually get deployed with very, very limited cover, because cover is a big thing in this. So we basically have action points. Each action that we do, movement and all that type of stuff, requires a certain amount of action points. So for example, if we wanted to move to here, that would cost us 100 action points and we would have none left. If we want to move to here, it'll cost us 34. If we move to there, it'll cost us 66. And you can see that firing the weapon costs us 40. So no matter where we move, we will most likely not be able to fire our weapon. But what I will do is I am going to move to there.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Oops, sorry. I just ended the turn. I just made a big mistake because I accidentally ended her turn as opposed to moving. All right, these guys over here. I think we might head to here. And we're just going to slowly make our way up to where our objective, our supplies are up here. You can see up the top we're in round 1, and we've got alien wildlife who will take their turn as well. I'm going to end their turn here.
Ready, Major.
And I'm going to bring these guys out here.
Going.
And we'll move them up.
Let's do this.
All right, lovely. We'll move you guys up to here. And once we've done that, we're pretty well done for our turn. I really stuffed up. I needed that unit up there, but I hit the end turn.
What?
Right, so now we'll bring her up to there. And the reason why it costs so much is because turning actually takes I think 20 points or something. We'll move you over to there and you can stand behind there. Move you across to there. And we want to advance really slowly. We need to take those, but we're also going to need to go down here and kill this bombardier as well if we want to do that. There's no way we'll get this mission completed within 10 rounds, but
Orders?
we'll see how we go. Let's bring you guys up to here.
On our way.
You can actually put these guys inside the vehicle, which is pretty cool. Let's move you up to there. We haven't uncovered any aliens as yet, but we'll end your turn there. And we'll bring you up to, I think, probably here.
Oscar Mike.
I don't want to move too fast, but
Eyes on.
there we go. We've got eyes on. So we've got some aliens. We've got our first lot of aliens over here, which are spiderlings. They're relatively easy. So we could see if we've got a shot over there. That gives us an idea on the right-hand side of what we've actually got. Medium accuracy, full armor penetration, but no suppression. So I'm going to take a shot there. And you will see here, we've got 24. So this is limited to 24 uses. So you really need to do your work
Keep them landing.
within 24. Within 24. I mean, obviously before you run out of ammo. Because there is no supply drops. I do believe that you can get supply drops later on as you upgrade your ship. So these aliens are going to come through. And they're going to stop there. We've got some more coming through here, which is fine. Got no drama with that. Right, it's your turn. I would like for you to move up to here. And you can lay some suppression on these guys. Now it says they're wavering, and then you get them into wavering state. You can get them into a suppression state. You can get them into a wavering state, or you can get them into a fleeing state. When they're in the fleeing state, they will flee from you, so they won't attack, they'll flee. But there is a chance that they will come back into battle, or there's a chance that they'll flee and never come back. So you've sort of got to play that. These guys are actually going to get a shot. And it didn't take long, did it? It did not take long at all for me to lose a couple of guys.
Get you some.
Going to take those guys out, and we will move up to there. All right, that was a stuff up. We lost 2 squaddies there. Those guys are now fleeing off to the edge of the map, and we'll bring these guys up to here, in behind this cover here. I did not expect those aliens to get a turn before these guys did, so I don't believe that there's any kind of initiative rolls or anything in this, but I may be wrong.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's bring you up to here. That's a bit of a shame to lose 2 squaddies already. Alright, we'll end her turn. And we will bring you up to here, I think.
I can kill from anywhere.
And we'll recover these supplies. Now you can change the rotation, the vehicle rotation. So for because these vehicles do obviously have she has more armor on top than she does on the bottom, all that type of stuff. Let's move her to there, like so, and then if we wanted to turn her around, we don't have enough points because it costs like 20 to do that. So let's end her turn. Let's bring these guys up to here, maybe. That's going to take quite a considerable amount of their points. That's going to leave us with a shot if we need to. But we don't seem to have any aliens coming in, so let's move them over to there. Now you can deploy these guys. You do have a deployment option. Deployment option gives them more accuracy and etc. And especially for him when he can deploy his machine gun and stuff like that. So we're going to deploy these guys here. I'm just going to deploy them there, and they're going to stay there and cover while our heavy guys move over to there.
Let's do this.
These guys here are going to come into this position here, and we will leave them there for now.
What?
Right, so I might bring her into here. And she can just sit there. Right, these guys are going to come up over to here. So we'll move them to there. Hopefully we won't get any aliens coming through here. But it doesn't look like it. You guys can just wait.
Let's do this.
And you can just wait as well. You can also just wait, and you guys over here can go and recover those. That should recover those for us, which is good. So we've recovered the lost cargo, and I believe we can send these guys back here again now, because that has been. We've got to bring it all back to here. So, can we get those guys in there? No, we can't. All right, so we'll bring these guys out. We've got to undeploy them, and we'll bring them out to here. Now we've got to bring the supplies back to here to recover them. All right, for you guys, let's undeploy you. Oh no, crap! I just deployed them. Let's move these guys over to here and hope that we don't have any aliens come in at this point in time. Right, round 7. You can move over to here.
Armor detail on duty.
Like so. And you can see we are almost at our 10 rounds already. And then we'll move these guys over to here as well. Right, we've only killed 3 of 10 lots of aliens at the moment, so move to there. That's 54. That gives us a shot if we need it. And we'll leave that at that.
Let's do this.
You guys can advance to here. And that'll leave us a shot if we need it. And we don't need it. We'll bring the vehicle up to here. Now what I should have probably done is move these guys into the vehicle, I reckon. Let's move them over here. We've got to get them over here to place the resources on here and have them evac'd. You can head to here. I'm just taking my time.
On our way.
Move them across to there as well. And
Let's do this.
we've got visual, he said. From where? Over in this corner here. Okay, these guys are a little bit bigger. Although not the worst. Can she get a shot from there? No, she can't. I can't see anything from there. Let's just undo that. We'll move her to here, I think. And hopefully she can get a shot off. She can't. Too far away. So each weapon does have, if I hover over it, you can see at the bottom there, it does have a range. So the range of her weapons are 8. And they're obviously more than 8 tiles away. So I just accidentally shot and I shouldn't have. Let's throw those guys over to there. These guys are going to come in. I don't know how much distance they have. Alright, so you need to... what's your weapon range? 40. No, range 8. I'm going to bring you into... there. And hope that you can get some shots off on these guys. Medium accuracy, full armor penetration. Let's throw some into there. We'll end our turn. And these guys are having another turn. This is going to be bad.
All right.
Okay, maybe it's not. What do we got accuracy wise on this? Accuracy modifier minus 20. I think we might go here.
Put it on 'em.
That's good. We got one, which is good. You guys there need to lay into these guys.
Keep it up.
Holy crap. Bring them down here.
Let's do this.
And you guys, hopefully, she's got really good accuracy. And she's got full armor penetration, so I'm hoping she can take them out. And they are now fleeing, I believe. Let's bring her back to here. Like so, just to bring her away from there. I believe they are fleeing.
What?
Let's see. They are retreating. I'm actually gonna have a shot at them and see if I can take them out.
Whatever.
And we'll move her over to there. Right, lovely. I think if you can get a shot off, you're probably better off getting a shot off. Here we go. We've got some more. Are these spiderlings? They're just spiderlings, so And move these guys to here. And then I'll move them back to here. I want to maintain that little bit of distance. You guys there, take a shot at them, medium accuracy. They are now fleeing, so we'll probably let them flee, I think, rather than waste our ammunition. And we'll bring these guys up to here, I reckon.
Op 4 moving.
They are definitely fleeing, aren't they? Yeah, it says they're retreating. Alright, so we're going to end that turn. Going to bring her up to... I don't think we have any more coming out from the rear. So we might bring her up to there. Recover has been completed by the looks of it, so we're within the zone. And then I'll bring her up to here, I think. I'm just going to let those guys retreat. I don't want to waste ammunition. So I'm just going to let them retreat. They're either going to flee off the map and never come back, or they're going to... We'll just move you guys up, or they're going to come back as well to fight some more. Here's a big fella. This is a blaster bug. Blaster bugs are a little bit of a shit. They blast like a big acid thing, as you can see. Your orders are to head to here and take cover behind there, cover our flanks, and cover the right hand side there. You guys move to here, and let's take a shot. Good accuracy, medium armor penetration. And you can see you have to take the armor down. The armor is the top one. If you can see, there's two bars there. Armor is the top one, and armor penetration will take a bit of health out, depending on how much armor penetration you have. But he's got 55 armor, and we've only taken 2 health off of him. So let's end that. We've got another. Those 2 have come back, which is a bit of a shit. For you, I would like for you to medium accuracy. I'm going to go for that, and I'm actually going to hope that that he continues to fire his acid at her. She's only got 8 shots left.
Die, Kutta!
But we are taking health from him now, so that's pretty good. He's going to fire. He's shot at her, and now he's moving across in that direction. If we can get him to flee, that would be a really good thing. You guys there, how much is it going to cost to move there? 64, which means we won't get a shot. Will we get a shot from there? Well, this is where this bug is hitting us from, so I'm going to move to there. And I think we're going to go... see, armor damage 12 by 12. 10 by 2 by 8. I'm just going to go there. I don't believe you can suppress bugs. I don't think he even hit anything there. Alright, let's end that turn. These guys are going to come through. So these guys were the ones that were fleeing.
Orders?
So you guys want to probably have a shot at them. Took one of them out. So I think I might get you guys to deploy back to here. There we go. I love how every now and again these guys will these guys will actually like shoot a shot off. Did we not even take one of those down? No, we didn't. Not at all. Holy shit. All right, let's end that. And here comes a bombardier. Not good. Not good. Okay, so I think first things first, medium accuracy there, low accuracy there. I think we really need to try and take this guy out. So I'm going to try doing that first. There we go. Lovely. You beauty. All right, cool. We'll move her forward. And I'm just going to set her up there and hope that she entices the... Oh, no.
We have KIA.
We've got more squaddies down there. You bastard. All right, for you guys, medium accuracy, high armor penetration.
You ain't shit.
Not bad, not bad.
We're good. We're good.
Okay, took a little bit of health out there. And moved over to here maybe. I don't know when that alien's going to get next turn. What are these guys doing?
Orders?
Alright, for you guys, I think I need you guys to take these guys out if we can. Oh, that wasn't bad. Took one of them. There's one left now. Try again with him. He's now fleeing again. So we shall let him flee, I think. End your turn. We've got some flying bugs coming in here. These guys here, I reckon we might move them to here. And I don't think we're going to get a shot at these. We are going to get a shot at these guys, so let's go. Alright, I don't know how far they can fly. But we have done a little bit of damage there to them, so that's good. Alright, so we'll end your turn. We'll have you hit this guy. It's medium accuracy.
More!
But pretty bloody good.
You are on
Okay, he is down. So we will now move her forward because we've got another objective here somewhere. We've killed the bombardier. So now we probably need to move into these guys. Okay, you guys there. Let's move you to here. Will that give you enough? Yep, that'll give you enough to take a shot. Their accuracy isn't that good, but it at least gave us the opportunity. He's fleeing.
Orders?
Now, hopefully, if he flees, I'm going to move these guys over to here.
Shoot to kill.
They're actually pretty good with their shots. I'm going to deploy them as well. You guys should have a good shot at these. Low accuracy,
Sights are sharp.
but better than nothing. You've got 70 shots left. If I got you to move there... if I got you to move over to there, no. I'm going to get these guys to move here just to try and get a little bit more accuracy. No, still low accuracy. Okay, and they are fleeing as well now. I believe this one's probably going to come back, I reckon.
What?
We will run you over in this direction. And to here. And we'll check this side here.
So many dead Kutta. So many good memories.
Right, mission accomplished. There we go. So our mission is complete. I can't believe it. We lost. What did we lose? We lost. We lost 2 squaddies there, and I think we lost 2 squaddies over there, which is a bit unfortunate. But squaddies are replaceable. They're a lot cheaper than what it is to they're a lot cheaper than what it is to replace a commander. So let's leave the mission. There we go. And we were very close to doing that within 14 rounds. So, but we didn't. We were on to round 15 there. Everybody was killed by round 14. And the mission was complete, but we're up to round 15. So we've completed that. We've got some Xeno glands, which have a trade value of 10, and we've got some razor claws, which also have a trade value of 25. I don't know whether that's each. Hopefully it is. We've got 26 promotion points, plus 15 for mission success. We got plus 9 because we've got 3 of the 5 objectives, and we got 1.1 for the operation multiplier. So if we move into next as well, I don't believe these guys killed off 2, you killed off 4, you killed off 1, and she killed off 1 as well. So I don't believe... So our killed squaddies were Franchi's, Barry and Tommy, and we rescued 1 called Angel, so we only really lost 3 of 4, so that's pretty cool. Let's finish that. And now we are here, and we can go and check which mission we want to do, whether we want to collect samples or whether we want to go and protect the settlement. And up here is the exfiltration point, which is contaminate brood pools. So that's actually going to be pretty cool. But what I am going to do, guys, is I am going to leave this here. I've been looking really forward to Menace coming out. As you can see, I'm not absolutely fantastic at it, but I will get a lot better the more I go through missions and stuff. We only lost 3 squaddies. We didn't lose any commanders. And we gathered some stuff, so we could go back into here and we can actually plan this mission now, and we can add those 3 squaddies to her, back to her, so which will give us our deployment costs down here, and we will go back in there with extra ammo. She doesn't have anything. I believe, can we actually promote her now? Maybe, but I have heard that it is wiser not to promote anybody, too early on, because the more you promote them, the more the supply cost is for deployment and stuff. So in the beginning, to try and refrain from promoting. So, but I haven't worked out how much promotion and all of that type of stuff. Like I haven't actually done it yet. So, but anyway, guys, this is Menace. There's a link below if you want to check that out. Please hit like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Let me know what you guys think of this and whether you've been looking forward to it coming out. I've been looking very, very forward to it coming out. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I will see you all next time. Ciao.